we will see if I get dropped again. There must be something going on with my connection or with Facebook. Anyway, here we are, Friday morning tarot with me, Diana, and my boobs. So your tarot message for today and for the weekend. I kind of set that intention. It would not only be for today, but through the weekend. So this is inspiration for you, boss ladies, to kind of reconnect and ground and get some anchor points going forward into the week, and maybe help you digest the busy week you've had already. So be thinking of what's come up for you this week, maybe what you are ready to release, because it's a last quarter moon, so it's often a good, I'm doing a lot of spring cleaning this weekend. I'm gonna get that done and out of the way, because the clutter and the little things that need to be done to tidy up are really bugging me. So that's on my list today. That's why my Buddha is in here. He's usually in the living room, but I am moving things around in my living room. So he came in here, and I love it. So be thinking about the things that have come up for you this week, and then connect to this reading and see what kind of conclusions or new ideas or new ways of thinking you can bring in from this reading to help you with those challenges or celebrations or things that you're thinking about, or whatever that came up this week. Combine it with this reading and see what kind of message you can carry forth. So let's drop in for a minute, drop into your body, breathe into your heart, release all of the tension and stress, and just come and sit with yourself for a minute. Sit with your heart, drop into your belly, into your heart. Feel the space around you, feel the space under your feet, feel your feet on the earth, on the floor. Be here now, be present, hear this reading. Okay. So I drew 3 cards from a different deck as position holders and messages to draw the tarot cards from. I'm not explaining that well. So I drew 3 cards at the top, and then the other cards inform the message from the card at the top. So the card in the first position is deep knowing. And so I asked, okay, so how can we know more deeply? How can we know more deeply? And the message that came through to answer that question is the 8 of Discs, which is called prudence. It's the sun in Virgo, I believe, unless I'm reading that wrong. It's kind of not clear. As you can see, this looks like it's an 8. It's very organized, very harmonious, integrated. So we can, and it's discs. So it's really, it's about the physical world. It's about the earth. It's about your material surroundings. So how can you know more deeply what you need to know? By immersing yourself in the physical in a harmonious, organized way. Like I said, I'm doing some clutter clearing this weekend, and that's how I am grounding into my space, which supports me, supports my intuition. Your physical spaces truly do support you, and the more you tend to them, care for them, pay attention to them, they can support you more. You know how you feel when you go into a place that's totally cluttery and disorganized and untidy? You can't think, you can't plan, you feel like you can't do the other things you need to do because that's like in the back of your mind nagging you. So you might think of things like that. How can you know yourself more deeply, or know what you need to do, or know the it's a focus of your business or your message or what you want to share with the world. How can you know that more deeply? By your physical space and bringing it to order. So that's a great message, especially for this time of the year. The next card that's going to help us answer a question is peace. And I love that it's an egg. This is a very spring reading we're doing today. So peace. There's a little bird with, I forget what that branch, an olive branch probably, bringing peace over this big egg. All right, so how can we get peace? How can we feel peaceful? How can our mind come to that peaceful spot? And we also got another disc card, or an earth physical world card, and it's the 9 of discs, and it's called gain. And I took this to mean the way we can feel peaceful is to realize what all the blessings we do have in our physical space. It's 9s are like the fullness of the suit. So feeling really full, feeling really appreciative, feeling really grateful for what you have in your physical world, in your environment, in your spaces, in your homes, in your world. We have all this abundance supporting us. And the physical spaces, all the things that we need, all the beauty, all the energy, all of the food, all of the people that bring us this fullness in our physical world. So realize that peace, just that underlying knowing that is like your starting point, that you have all these things supporting you that come from that space within you, instead of thinking about all that you don't have, or that's not here yet, or that you want. If you're like feeling really thirsty for things, it's sometimes taking a step back and realizing all that you do have will help you be more receptive to those things that you do want. So remember to just be in gratitude and acknowledge all the things that you do have. The next position is called breathe. And you can see she's meditating. She's like a little angel, and she's breathing. So this is a very peaceful and I would say grounding in your physical self reading. So how do we breathe? How do we go into this space and just be? So that's like the peace and the deep knowing and the breathe. And we got a lovely card, very powerful. It's the Princess of Wands. And you can see there's a tiger that she's got by the tail, and there's all this fiery stuff. And to me, it always says, like, the tiger represents maybe your fears, and she's totally controlling it. She's got that tiger by the tail. She's got all this fiery passion in her, this courage, this confidence, and she's just going for it. So in the position of breathe that we just talked about, what allows you to breathe, what allows you to be you, is to know your own power, to feel your own power, to push away those fears, to control those fears, to command them, to release them, to let them go, and breathe. Be you. Remember to, like we talked about in the last card, to be in gratitude and appreciation for what you do have. And don't let those fears and all that other stuff block you or keep you from realizing that, because that will keep you stuck. That will keep you struggling. That will keep you hitting walls until you release fears and release blocks and come to understand that you can command your fears. You can get that tiger by the tail. You can use your passion and fire and go for what you want. That's all I talk about. And that's the energy work that I do, like clearing things out of your energy system, clearing things out of your chakras, returning them to balance, returning you to believing in yourself and what you do. That's the actual physical energy work that I can do with you that can help these blocks be totally gone, that will, we release them. I use shamanic tools and energy healing. I combine earthy energy healing of the shamanism with Reiki, which I also do. So I clear it out, use helpful earthly elements and energies to do that. It also includes breath, includes letting them out of your chakras, includes opening your chakras and letting that blockage or the dense energy to come out. And then we bring in the light with the Reiki energy, and also that helps clear and balance you. So that's what I do in energy sessions with people. Is much of it is releasing mistaken beliefs or old patterns that you have, that maybe ways you were raised, you became, you think a certain way that might not be true, and you know it's not true, but it's such a ingrained pattern that it's really hard for you to break out of. Well, coming to me for energy work can help you break patterns so much more easily than just trying to do it on your own. So I help you by truly releasing it, not just talking about it, but actual physical energy work with your energy system. I do this through video calls. Energy, we are connected. We are all connected to each other, and it is, I love that I can work with anybody from anywhere in the world through the tools I have. And through technology like this, we can actually see each other. We can do it on the phone too, but it's nice to have the visual connection and the bonding that can happen through actually seeing each other. So if you would like to know more about that, I think this reading has been super amazing and inspiring for boss ladies in particular. It kind of brings forward the work that I do for boss ladies, is helping them realize all the power that you do have, and embodying that, being that, feeling that, knowing that, deep knowing, like that first card we talked about, and feeling peaceful and breathing and just freaking know that you got this. You're going to command your energy. You're going to command your power, your voice, your beliefs, and be able to share your message, your vision, your big idea and put it into your business, put it into your work, and be successful at it and feel great about it, because you're being your true self. You are being more you than you've ever been before, because the energy work that we do will clear away all that BS that has been blocking you, that you've been bumping heads with for a long time. When you're not doing that, everything gets easier. You're more clear about the next steps. You're more in tune with yourself and your body and your intuition, so that you have a clarity about the next steps, what the next idea is, what the next thing to do in your business is, what the next progression is for you, or to get really clear on what it is you want to do. You might have so much junk in your way that you can't even really see that yet. So if you are in the beginning stages of your business, working with me can really help you tune into yourself and to your truth, your power, and your courage, and being able to speak, being not afraid to speak, not afraid to be seen, not afraid to be heard, and not being afraid to share your message. And I know we all, as women right now, have really big work to do for the world. And that's what my big work is, just to help all you women that are boss ladies, that have big messages, big visions, big dreams, big ideas, big books, big movies, big communities to build. That's what I help you guys do. And this just is going to ripple out, ripple out, ripple out, and help change the world. That so freaking means it. We are building it right now, and I want to help you guys do that. So if this sounds absolutely fabulous to you, which it should, let's set up a phone call and talk about how we can work together. I have lots of different ways to do that, from single sessions to a 40-day program or a 12-week program that you get consistent support and guidance for the big work you're doing. I would love to do that with you. I'm going to end this video now, but I'm going to do a chakra meditation and visualization. Let's say hi, Sammy. Hi, Sammy. This is little Sam. Oh, he doesn't want to be on camera. He's shy. He's a shy boy. He just came from outside. He's a little bit wet with the rain. Come on. So I'm going to end this now, and we're going to do a chakra meditation in just a few at 10:30, which is about 20 minutes from now. 10:30 Pacific. So if you want to drop in and do some chakra work today, I haven't decided what chakra we're going to focus on today, but I love doing, oh, it just struck in. We're going to do heart chakra visualization today, which sounds beautiful. All right. Peace out, loves. Say bye, Sam.